Parallel Universes by Chelsea Russell. Remember when you were 8 years old and you thought that you could travel through time and change the past and the future? Once you got older, you realized that it was a silly little thought and that it is impossible to do the unknown. Well, the unknown is just what we have yet to discover. It is entirely possible that parallel universes exist. In the next 3 minutes, I am going to prove to you that we can change the impossible to the possible. You may be asking, what is a parallel universe? And that's exactly what I'm about to tell you. I'm not going to spew a bunch of science bullshit at you. See what I did there? I think I deserve an extra 10%. Just because we cannot see beyond the observable universe does not mean that there is nowhere we could survive besides our pale blue dot. Let me explain. To our knowledge, we are the only living beings in our observable universe. The key word is observable. It's what we cannot see that is so compelling. To believe that we are the only living beings is crazy. The Many Worlds Interpretation, or MWI, believes that when we are faced with a decision with different possible outcomes, the universe will then split into two. Think of it as if Dorothy is choosing to go left or right. If she picks left, then in an alternate universe, she will go right. The simplest fluctuation could split the universe. If this theory is proven true, then everything we know and see around us is just one possible outcome in the millions of decisions made throughout time. Hugh Everett proposed the many worlds theory. He and many others believe that there are many different universes, some very similar to our own and some very different. Have you ever had the feeling you've experienced something before? Better known as déjà vu? Well, an alter vu is very similar. This is to describe when someone remembers something differently. An example is the Mandela effect. Unlike alter vu, it is thought that when we may remember something from an alternate universe that is not the same in this universe. Remember the show, The Berenstain Bears? Most people remember the popular kids show being spelled as Berenstein, but in fact, it's actually Berenstain. Is this just a crazy coincidence, or is there more to it? Another typical spelling error also has people thinking that parallel universes exist. Definitely is the most misspelled word in the English language. Is this because in an alternate universe it's spelled differently? Now, one of the most mysterious stories I have read is from the man from Tirad. Have you ever been to Tirad? If you said yes, you're definitely lying, because this place doesn't exist. Not that we know of. A man attempted to get through airport security using a passport that claimed he was from the country Tirad. Officials took the man into questioning, and he was persistent that this country did in fact exist. For the time being, they set up the man with a hotel, but hours later he vanished and was never seen again. Is it possible that Tirad does exist but in a parallel universe? I've given you a variety of different stories and explanations. Do you believe we are actually only one part of a variety of different possibilities? Maybe one day we can move freely through universes. But for now, it's up to you.